In this tutorial video, you'll learn how to create an Animoto account, request an Animoto for Educators account, and create a basic Animoto video. In order to do this, you'll need to log in to the Animoto website. As you can see up top here, animoto.com. Once you're here, you're going to click on Sign Up, and you're going to request the free account. It's going to ask for some basic information. Make sure you use your work email address since you're going to request an education account, and then enter your password, your name, and your date of birth. Once you click Sign Up, it will log you in. Once you're logged in, you'll be able to scroll down to the bottom here where you see Animoto for Education. And now that you're signed in, you'll see where it says Unlimited Video for you and your students. When you click on Apply Now, it's going to ask you a little bit more information about your school, and it's also going to ask for your school website address. When it asks for your school website address, just enter the URL for your school wires page. Once you're approved for your Animoto for Education account, they'll give you an access code to give to your students. When your students enter this code, they'll have access to 10-minute videos just like you do. Now it's time to create a free 10-minute video. Up here to the right, you'll click on Create Video. And it's going to give you a variety of video styles. Some of the more popular ones are this one right here, Animoto Original. Fire's pretty popular, and so is Color Fold. You can choose any of them that you want as long as it doesn't say Pro next to it. I'm going to go ahead and preview this so you can see what this will look like. So that's just a sample of what some of the transitions will look like. I'm happy with that video, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Create Video to the right. And this is your basic navigation screen when you're going to create an Animoto video. The first thing you'll do is add your photos or videos. As you can see, you can either upload them from your computer, ones that you have saved. You can retrieve pictures from Facebook. You can get them from another website, or you can select from their collection. For this particular one, I'm going to go ahead and upload them from my computer. I'm going to click on my folder that says Images. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and add a bunch of my Web 2.0 logos for this particular Animoto. By holding down the control button, you can see I can select more than one image at a time. I'm going to choose, I guess, all of these images. When I'm done, I'll click open, and you'll see that it's processing and adding all of my images to my current Animoto. Now there are a couple more things that I want to add to my video before I'm ready for music. So down here at the bottom left, you'll see that I can click on Add More. And I'm going to select a video from their collection. I'm going to add one of the effect videos. I'll go ahead and play this for you so you can see what it looks like to the right. It's like a countdown with numbers, makes it look a little old-timey. So I'm going to go ahead and select that video, click on Done, and I'm going to drag it up here to where it's the first thing you see. Now another thing that I want to do is go ahead and add text to some of my, to some parts of my video. So I'm going to go ahead and call this Web 2.0, and then my subtitle is going to be my name, Kara Carter. If I wanted to add more text throughout this, I could just continue to add text, a text box, and I can drag this to anywhere I want. but I don't think I want to add any more, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that text box. If there was a certain picture that I really like that I want to go ahead and spotlight, let's say Voki is one of my favorite Web 2.0 resources, so I'm going to click on this spotlight. What that does is it tells Animoto to do something special with it. You can't really predict what it's going to do. A lot of times it will just stay on that picture for a little bit longer. It may accent it with a star, flip it around, but it's definitely going to draw attention to that particular image. Another one that I really like is Tagzito, so I'm going to go ahead and spotlight that as well, and then Live Binders, I'm going to spotlight that one. If there's one that I wanted duplicated, you can see that I can switch that here too. By clicking shuffle, it's simply going to move everything around instead of you having to drag and drop them. But I'm done. I'm happy with the way that my images look, so I'm going to go ahead and click on done here to the bottom right. Then it's going to prompt me to add music. I can either select music from their collection or I can upload from my computer. I typically go ahead and use the music from their collection because I know that it's copyright free. Let's see, I'll go ahead and top 40 song. And you can click play to see if that's one that you like. If I was happy with that, I'll go ahead and click on select and then continue. You'll see over here I'm at my final stage, which is finalize. I keep everything at the default and click on continue. It's simply going to ask for a name, which I'm going to call it Web 2.0. I'm not going to give it a description, and then I'm going to click on create video. Now once you go to create video, it'll take you to this phase, processing, composing, and producing. This will take you about 5 or 10 minutes depending on how long your video is and how many animations you have added to your video. But you don't have to sit here and wait for it. It will email it to you whenever it's done, or you can just log back into your account and you'll have access to your video. Now that we've fast forwarded in time 5 minutes, you can see that our video is ready. At this point, you can either click play to preview your video, you can download your video, or you can simply share your video by putting in people's email addresses. It even allows you to post it to Facebook, or you can simply copy and paste this URL up top here. Most teachers just have students copy and paste this URL and submit it into a Word document to turn into NetSchool, and that's how they access their Animoto video.